to be just below the pupil at the meaty part of the eye. I know it's higher than you would think.
So Dr. Charles, who explains facial anatomy as a doctor, has showed that we indeed have to go higher than you think for blush and contour, as I've been saying. But someone is asking, can you show this from an artistry standpoint? And I'm not talking about a makeup artist. I'm going to show you from an artistry standpoint. When you're dealing with facial proportions, okay, as an artist, you learn, okay, we'll take some contour here, that you break the face up into sections, okay? This is how you keep the ratio when you're drawing an actual face. So then, as you see this, like you're saying higher here is where the cheekbone is. So I would go along this to start the contour. Now, I only drop this section if the person needs slimming, because on a more mature, hollow face, if it's gaunt, I avoid this area. So I'll show you both. So this side is the lift. This is a lift with a slim. Watch. So here we'll blend the lift with a slim. So as a doctor studies the ratio, and the bone and the muscle structures of the face, an artist is more into the anatomy based on ratio and structure. So if you see this contour gives a lift with a slim. This one will be just a lift for those who need a lift. Now where the blush goes. The blush, he said, starts at the pupil and then goes out and higher than you think, which is what I've always said. But that's because as someone who studied portraiture and did my senior thesis in studies of portraiture by candlelight, it's the light and dimension and the bending of light that always really, really amazed me. And when you make your blush higher like this, you create volume and lift. You see this? It's immediately obvious every time. As soon as you put your blush here, like almost right under that orbital bone, I always say put it where you think your highlighter should go, and that is how you get a really beautiful lift. So, Dr. Charles, I agree with you coming from an artistry standpoint who turned makeup artist, and yes, thank you for the confirmation that we gotta lift up higher than you think. Let's go. Happy lifting.